I'm Debbie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to do a color split, and my base paint is going to be white on top and orange on the bottom. I might go this way actually. And it'll be titanium white by Amsterdam and orange by ArtistLoft. And I'm going to do Clemson colors. And I've had some requests for that. So the first color is going to be Metallic Orange by ArtistLoft. Then my next color will be Iridescent Orange Yellow by Pebeo. Then I'll probably put in some white in between that. And then I'm going to use this Antique Copper by Folk Art. And remember, it casts a purple, and I don't know why. That's on my, I think my last video. Yeah, it is because it's drying over there. So, so anyway, yeah, this is gonna put the purple in. So, and then I'll probably put a little white in, and then some Pearl Tangerine Orange by Arteza, and then some Azo Orange by Amsterdam. Oh, I'm running low on that. Okay, so anyway, let me flood my canvas, and I will bring you guys down when I'm ready to blow it out. When you do a color split, you just need to determine where on your canvas you want the two colors to meet. And then take your squeeze bottle and draw you a line. I am flooding my canvas with the orange right now and getting my sides really good with my squeeze bottle. I had drew my line down the center there, and now I'm flooding the bottom of my canvas just with my squeeze bottle. And hello Colton, hey Briar, hey Darcy, hey Luke, hey Eli. Got to say hello to those grandkids. After you watch me blow this painting out, I'm going to show you a smaller painting that I did. I always test out my colors on smaller canvases just to make sure that they work well together. And so I was doing these Clemson colors, and I wanted to use the Antique Copper because it casts a purple hue to it, and just wanted to make sure it was going to turn out the way I had envisioned it, and it did. So I went ahead and did this larger canvas, but I'm not sure why that Antique Copper casts that purple hue. I'm not sure if I've got a bad jar of it or what, but if you buy Antique Copper by Folk Art and it does not cast a purple hue, then you need to add a little bit of purple, because Clemson has just a little bit of purple in their colors. So you'll get to see me blow this painting out and then the smaller canvas in the same video. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Thank you for watching. Okay, I flooded my canvas and I'm going to pop my bubbles, but if you're using a level 3 canvas that has the wide edges, you want to take the time to paint the edges. I don't do that on my level 1 canvases because usually doesn't make a difference, so I can go back and touch up any edges as the paint is drying and make sure that my edges are covered. So I just wanted to let you know that. I have a little place in here where the paint's low, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to pop my bubbles. Oh. Put some paint in there. Alright, so I have a few places where the bubbles were. There, and there. And I'm going to go ahead and put some on my corner here because it's already showing through. Okay, so now I'm going to layer my paints. I'm going to go ahead and take my orange that I flooded this with and do a wispy that way.
because there's not going to be any orange up there. That's flat. And then this is my metallic orange. Let me shake it one more time. Just made it. Let it go. So make sure it's good and shook up. So this is metallic orange by ArtistLoft. And this is Iridescent Orange Yellow by Pebeo. And I think I'll layer some white down on top of that. Take a little white. And then I'm going to use this antique copper. It has purple in it. It has more purple than copper. Put this in here, and I like it. And I'm actually going to put some white on top of that. All right, and then I'm going to put this Pearl Tangerine Orange by Arteza. And then this Azo Orange by Amsterdam. Pray I have enough. It is running low. Oh yeah, just enough. It's amazing how little paint the colors use when you're just doing a line like this on a small canvas. So I don't know if I told you, this is a 16 by 20 canvas. So, all right, so let's blow this out. I wanted it big, so if you couldn't tell, that's pulling it out. Let's see here, I'm gonna have to touch up my corner here. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I do want it to kind of go in here, so I'm going to try to blow that in. Just gorgeous. I'll bring you down for a closer look. I'm gonna fix this here though. I'd like to blow that up there, but I'm too far away from it. I hate to use a straw, so. Ah, yeah, that went. That worked good. Sometimes that doesn't do right, but I'm gonna throw it in the corner. am going to bring you down for a close-up for the wet results. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. I'll either put a decal down here or a decal up there when it dries, but it is so beautiful. And I don't know why that copper turns out purple, but it does. And it's pretty. It actually creates all those cells in there. Isn't that pretty? That's actually lighter than what it's showing, but it's pretty. I'm going to take a stick and scrape my drips. I don't know why I think of this every time I say that or hear it, but any of you people ever watch Hee Haw? Some of you don't even know what Hee Haw is. But Archie Campbell used to tell stories in his barbershop, and they were fairy tales all mixed up, and he used to tell one about Rendersella. And he'd say, the storal of the Maury of Rendersella is if you ever go to a Bancy Fall and want to prance some hints to lull and fuv with you, don't forget to slop your dripper. Alright, figure that out on your own. But anytime I talk about scraping the drips, I think about that. Don't know why. Anyway, I'll bring you down for dry results when it gets dry.
Scrape your drips and slop your dripper. Not sure why I think about that every time I say scrape your drips, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes when I watch Kanella Ciraco and she says it, I think about it every time. So anyway, it's just how my brain works. Not sure. Here's that small painting that I was telling you about. When I use new colors, I usually try them out on smaller canvases, and that's what I'm doing here. It just didn't make the cut with the video. So here I'm layering my paints, and you'll see me blow it out, and I'll show you the dried results with this too. I also show you the dried results of another painting that I did. I did two using these oranges and Tennessee colors, and I believe that video is number 10, but this is an earlier, I'll show you an earlier dried version of a Tennessee painting that I did as well. I've done a few of them, so they have the decals on them. You'll see what I'm talking about. So just keep watching and enjoy. Okay, so here's the dried results, and I've got my lights off and my flash on so you can see all the shimmer in this painting, and it is just gorgeous. See all that shimmer in there. Ooh, isn't that pretty? And just that touch of purple in there gives it a little bit of flair for that Clemson. A little bit of purple in there. Colors. There it is. And then I always sign, number, and paint all of mine, or sign, number, and date all of my paintings on the back. That way you can hang it in any direction you like. And this is number 302. And there's the dried results. Alright, so I thought I'd show you what it looks like with the decal on the top. It's got a top coat of resin, and it has the Clemson decal, and that's like a color form. It's a static cling decal that can be taken off or added to your paintings. When it's got this resin top coat, you let it cure for a couple weeks, and it's just like glass, and you can just put whatever you want on it actually. But these are the Clemson colors. You can see it close here. You got a little bit of purple, and then you got the orange, of course, and the white. And there's that decal. And you can see that it's not inside the painting, but it's on top. But there's no sticky to that decal. It's just a static cling decal. So you can pull it off and it won't leave any kind of residue or anything like that on it. And
you're good to go. Aren't those colors really pretty? Look at that shimmer in those paints. Isn't that pretty? Oh man, so pretty. So there's my Clemson colors, and I just wanted to show you that I do sign, number, and date all my paintings on the back. This is number 303. I also wanted to show you one that I did for Tennessee, and I didn't get a chance to videotape it because my camera was out of memory. So I wanted to show you this. But it's a Tennessee, yoo-hoo! And it's got basically the same colors. I changed out a couple colors so that I could get the purple in the other one, but this one has like a orangey copper in it, and it just gives enough contrast. And there's my Tennessee decals, the same kind of decal. You can pull it off without a problem. And then I did sign, number, and date on the back. This is 301. So anyway, just wanted to show you some dried results. Enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.